a ton of ants there. And they seem to not like it. So
no, they don't like lemon.
They're not coming back.
Strong citrus smell, right? Alright, I'm live right now, but I don't know if this is working, guys, because the buffering here, the internet's not as good as the internet on my house, and I don't know how well it's going to go. It's really sad. I didn't know this would be the case. We're going to try, I'm just going to try to check out the stream and see how it's going on my end. Let's see, even loading YouTube, you see how long it's taken? Like, it's slow. Something's happening here. Even this spinny wheel here, this should be fast, but I guess I am streaming. But I bet you it's buffering. Even I watch my own stream, it's going to cause a buffer now because I'm adding more to the pipeline. More to the pipeline. More to the pipeline. Alright, I'm live right now, but I don't know if this is working, guys, because the buffering here, the internet's not as good as the internet on my house. And alright, this will be enough. I think this will get us through what we need to do for the day. Yeah, thumbs up if you know what's going on, if you're here. Let me see the pop up the chat. It's just gonna be hard today. Slow, man. Let me close every window.
What's the matter?
I just have this momentum where I do a show every day, 8:30 to 9.
You can't do it?
And it's like I always seem to have it. We'll see. It's you don't have the upload speed that I need. Sad to say. So the buffering is very bad for them to keep up with me.
To do that, yeah. See, it's fine for me. Whatever.
I know it's good. All right, guys. So what I always been telling you guys is Cody, pushing Cody for a long time. Here now at 0.5 cent. And what we liked about Cody was it was DeFi. Okay. Had a bit of Adam and Eve double bottom here, but you can see the double bottom. It clearly broke out. Hit its previous resistance and coming up to the RSI, so it looks like it may not be able to break through that. It may have to come retrace again, but third time's a charm when it breaks through. But looking at Cody here in that falling wedge breakout, another falling wedge, you could just see it just breaks out of falling wedges. Falling wedge here. This is why I play this pattern so much, because there's always gains coming, you know, and still maintaining a beautiful pattern. Bitcoin 11,678.9 at the top of the pattern here, telling me that we're kind of running out on the MACD on the 4 hours. So what we're telling here is it's saying I want to come back down. I want to come back down to the bottom of the trend line at 11,293. If not, though, we could break out of this rising wedge, potentially parabolically today. So look for a breakout past 11,800. We go past 11,800 and 12,000 is the limit, and we'll probably break through that. Let's see our previous point of resistance. I was saying before, there's not a lot of resistance between 12 and 16,000. So in that region, let's check it on the 3-day. 3-day is very powerful. See if anyone pops into the chat. No. 3-day, I almost have to just like blind my work for a second because I'm trying to get a more visual. So the 3-day says we have more room to grow on the MACD. and we're not overbought yet, but we're on our way. So pull back around 12,000 is coming. Let's look at the 3-day. You look like we have a triangle here forming. Oh, kind of the same range, Yeah, we're in that range. And now there's that little range we're in. See, isn't that funny how the world's clear? But that's that tiny range that I drew that we're in now on the weekly. It's a bull flag on the weekly too. On the 3-day. If we were to take a measured move on that, tell you kind of where I think we're headed. The weekly says that's a bull flag. We break out of the bull flag, putting us up at 13,000. So basically in a week's time, we should be around 13,000. Oversold, overbought on the RSI, and that would put us, sending us back down. Gold at $2,057 an ounce. Silver breaking above $28. That's insane. It just broke above 27 last night. To see it go parabolic that fast is insane. Let's take a look at X. What is it? AG silver, right? First Majestic Silver Corp. I mean, they're a silver stock. Is that not AG? I'm gonna check that. I just have silver in, right? And then I should know I don't trade silver on that. I collect bullion though. Boom. So silver sitting at 28.27 an ounce. Very interesting trade here. I suggested my friend to get into silver. Oh, so look, there's the falling wedge. So here you go, guys. This is my bread and butter play. The falling wedge with the flagpole. You put the pole on the top. Where do we see silver? Silver going to $30 an ounce, folks. That is its target. It's on the way. It's clearly getting overbought here on the RSI. It's gonna have to cool down. If you're making moves, I would take profits right now on silver, because unless you really want to go hard for the 28 to 30 region, but I don't think that's gonna happen. No, that's more risky of a trade. I think you've already gained a lot. Look at all the moving averages aligned. Wow, silver is set to go to $50 an ounce. Let's check it out on the daily and see how much room it has to grow on the daily. On the daily, it actually still has more room to grow. So the daily tells me that we're gonna go to $30 an ounce. After that, we'll probably have to retrace. The 3-day is getting very high too, overbought. So we're overbought on many time frames. Let's check out the weekly. The weekly too, I would say, because we made such a big jump. Yeah, see that huge move. I mean, the weekly. When was the last time you seen weekly candles for silver like that? Never. Let's look. The last time we saw it was in 2010, after the '08 crisis, and people started realizing. And where did silver go, guys? Look, silver went all the way up to 49.23 cents, 49.68. So it eclipsed. That looks very similar to the Bitcoin bull run. Look at that. A run up for Bitcoin, the beginning to run, the bear market, then the bottoming out was like a trench, and then boom, it starts to boom again. Really happy to see silver this high. We've been talking about a silver breakout for a long time. To see it actually happen and come to fruition is actually pretty cool. It means that things are moving in the right direction. So for the Dow, I'll give you guys a look at the Dow real fast. The Gus funds. Netflix, $500 a share. Amazing. JNUG, 180. I'm still playing JNUG. I have 6K in JNUG. I think that's, a long-term gold ETF play. Gold's going to go to $5,000 to $10,000 an ounce. You're going to see JNUG at $500 to $600 a share. You're looking at a 5x gain here, and probably in about 2 to 3 years. So I'm not saying it's aggressive, but that's where I would place. If I needed to put money in, maybe the old-fashioned, like the Vanguard Index Fund, these other safe havens, which may tank with the market, I don't think they're as safe as they used to be. So I think I would go into a gold ETF. I think the chances of you losing money in a gold ETF are very low right now. with the how much money they're printing, it's hedging you to make you more money because they're printing so much money. It's only going to make gold go up. Like it's setting it up for you to make money in a gold trade. It's really never been more probable for you to make money in a gold trade than now. So it's in your favor to long gold at this point. There's not a lot of downside. Any experienced trader will tell you that. So that's why I won't touch the market. I think everything is overinflated. I think we're into hyperinflation. I think you're going to, Venezuela, you see right now, they have hyperinflation. It's costing them, people's savings have been completely wiped out. Same thing in Lebanon. All their savings were wiped out a year or two ago. That's why this blast there, it just collapsed them. And it makes me think that someone wanted to collapse that economy in the region. I don't want to get into theories, but something's going on over there. That was done by an entity, a group of people. It wasn't an accident. It wasn't a bunch of sulfate that exploded. Like, let's be honest. Link 964. Can I get back into Link? When do you get into Link? Link has to cool down, but waiting to hit my target. I charted this for you guys. Basically gave you this trade. Said this is the entry right here as it breaks out of the triangle. Gains are coming. 43% gains for Link. And I even have a target for you at 1026. So, I don't know. This is something that I clearly voiced my opinion that was going to happen. And Link, look, when it comes red, it never goes too far down. It goes sideways and slightly down, ready for the next pump. It just resets the RSI for itself every single time. If we can get the RSI lower again on this move here, we'll end up with hidden bullish divergence, and that will be another time to get into Link. It seems like Link just won't stop. Won't stop. I buy $25 worth of Link a day now. It's up to you guys. XTZ is something to look at, which is Tezos. Seems like it's retesting the breakout, and then it did bounce. This would be a good place to get into Tezos, looking like it's about to explode right now. I'm actually kind of salivating on this trade because this is good. Warning, guys, don't listen to anything I say. This isn't financial advice at all. This is for entertainment purposes only. But if I were to entertain you with an idea, I would tell you to buy XTZ right now. I did this before. The last time I said this was at a 120 buy, and I was really adamant about it. I think this is a really good time to get into XTZ. A lot of people understand that it's staking. There's rewards, 6% a year. It's a no-brainer. Get into XTZ. All right? Cool. All right. And that's a buy right now. It's a retest on a breakout. You can put your stop loss here below the trend line. You don't have to lose a lot. You can risk 5 to 6%. Let's see what the gains are coming. If you make this trade, you get to my target. You're looking at 10, 11% gains right now, and that's just the beginning. I actually think it's going to go higher than that. You're going to see this break into $5, $6, $7 region, just like you saw Link. It's going to fall Link steps. Once people make enough money into Link, they're going to look for the next coin that's going to go up. They're going to take those profits and they're going to dump them in. They're going to go into XTZ. It's waiting. I'm telling you, and that's how this market cycle will work. Dash making big moves. Dash is a big coin back in the day. Wow, look at it, just breaking out of the falling wedge with a double bottom. I called this trade for everybody. I said this is a very aggressive buy here, bottom of the trend line, right? Possible double bottom. This is a rising wedge, 60% chance of a print trend. Bearish MACD breaking out. Boom. I gave that trade to the group, man. You know. It's hard. I want to post this, but I don't want to be rude. This is my trading group. You should definitely join it. Crypto Bitcoin Chris. Best trade ever. Best group ever.
I remember that. I'm crazy. I did by mistake. You want
But I love when my previous work shows and proves to fruition. And I just keep plugging away here. My target at 105 coming in for Dash. So I think that's going to come. Look at this. We'll be overbought soon. Look for a huge pullback in the entire crypto market as everything is booming. There's going to have to be a pullback. I think it's at 12,000. It's going to be a time where you got to take a break. Looking at my positions, I show you we're up $900 in JOC. We put $4,000 in there, up 22%. We're up 261 in VeChain. We put 1,200. We're at 21% profit. And FET, we're at $300. FET just exploded. I told you FET would get added to Coinbase. That was a rumor. I think that's something, if you ever hear that, you should kind of unload them. Those 4 or 5 coins that you hear, Band. Look what happened to Band. Going from $4 to $7 yesterday. Exploding on the Coinbase ad, This is my buddy. We're talking about the market cap, right? Why don't you tell everybody a little bit about Bitcoin and what you know?
All I know is that
Bitcoin rises? What else do you know, though?
nothing.
What do you know? Look, what does this mean to you? What do these charts mean? Would you buy right there or would you sell?
It's going lower, so you would sell.
It's going lower, so you would sell. That's very smart.
But
What
if it goes higher, you should buy.
Really? How do you know that?
You know that, and I copied you.
What else? How much Bitcoin should you own? If you had $100, how much Bitcoin should you own? All of the $100 or just a little bit?
All of the $100.
You are getting really smart. Alright guys, we're going to keep it pretty short today. We own a bunch of different assets. Would like to look at the market if it opens, but I don't know if we're going to make it today. I'm going to check on the stream too, see how it goes. I have another location with a stronger Wi-Fi for tomorrow morning. So if you didn't get everything you wanted out today, stay tuned. More to come. ARPA is in here too, something I'm looking at. A huge candle explosion there on the 3-day. Really good for me. I was in it holding. Sometimes when I'm in something and I'm down, I do not sell.
But that's
See?
all the money you want.
Yep, you want to rent. Yep. Atom is a coin I look at a lot, like to trade it. Cosmos, looking like it's about to. I just see what I see. I see these range trades here. They're all forming bull flags, bull pennants. Very, very bullish patterns. Almost everything. Even DAX. Sorry, we had a little bit of a technical difficulty there. I don't even know if the stream will stay back on. This is interesting. Come on. Come on. There it goes. All right. I'm going to check my own stream, see if you guys can hear me. The buffer in here, completely wiped out. Same thing in Lebanon. All their savings were wiped out a year or two ago. That's why there's blast there. Here, it's a no-brainer. Get into XTC. Oh, that's great. Right. That's working fine, man. All right. That's a buy right now. It's a retest on a breakout. You can put your stop loss here below the trend line. You don't have to lose a lot. You can risk 5 to 6%. Let's see what the gains are coming. You make this trade. All right, guys. Target. We're looking at 10 to 11% gains right now, and that's just the beginning. I actually think it's going to go higher than that. You're going to see this break into $5, $6, $7 region, just like you saw Link. It's going to fall away steps. Once people make enough money into Link, they're going to look for the next coin that's going to go up. They're going to take those profits and they're going to dump them in. They're going to go into XTZ. Wait, I'm telling you, and that's how this market cycle will work. Dash making big moves. Dash was a big coin back in the day. Wow, look at it, just breaking out of the falling wedge, the double bottom. I called this trade for everybody. It's a rising wedge. I said it's a very good supply here, bottom of the trend line. Right? It's a rising wedge that it fell out of. Apologize there. But yes, I mean, it had a read here, but it didn't. It was like a fake out. It came back. But so LTO, I really want to talk about LTO. Big news for LTO. I'm not in it for a huge position. I should have been, but it was just I had less capital and I knew it was worth buying. So I got in for 350. Let's see. The 350 made $60. I mean, that's insane, right?
This finally fits me.
Oh, because you got the big head now. Where'd you find my stuff?
It was on the table.
Turn that off. I'm going to need that light later today, and I don't want it to die on me. Daddy goes in a dark space. Deep, dark space.
Go put that back.
He's flashing the.
I know. It's fun, right?
Up $300 on FET. $9.49 on Doc. I mean, just, and I'm in, look, all my stop losses
That's a good idea.
are here's at the buy, here's at the buy, here's above the buy. Like, this is just, when you get into risk and everything starts to boom, and it's way easier to trade this than to trade the chop. I'll tell you guys that right now. This is where we're at. This is my buy, where I got into. This is where the price is, and this is where my take profit, where I'm going to get out at. You're going to be the best trader in the world by your 8 years old, Summer. All right. Tava, something to look at. Explodes in the DeFi space. 338. I mean, I was looking at this at $1. Almost everything is in the same kind of channel. Like these breakout, like almost all of them. Like you could see, it was uncanny. But this week, man, this was the week to make money, and this is the beginning of a bull run. I mean, we're establishing a bull run at this point because prices are going to get so act. They're going to be really high from where they were at the beginning of all this. These manipulated wickings, you know, I like to keep them out. I felt it was a falling wedge. You had the channel, you had your target. Everything's been working out to T as a trader. Someone talked about seller the other day. Now it's making big moves. It did have, look, I see this has a possible head and shoulders, which could bring it back down, but we don't know. You know, not everything plays out. These are possibilities. We just gotta be ready for them. So it's not your emotions you're trading the chart. I know it's gonna go up, I swear. My buddy told me. All that stuff is really nonsense. And I like people to do that because that makes me money, sad to say, because I'm sitting here watching the technicals while people are trading on their emotions. And they're basically handing you money, okay? You don't trade stocks. Someone takes the money from you, right? Like you get scared and then someone else takes your money. Don't let someone else take your money, take someone else's money. It's sad to say. But this is the trading game. That's why when people start, they lose money. And, you know, they pay the piper, so to speak, to get into the game, right? To go to college, you have to pay a few $100,000. You know, considering only losing 20 to 30,000 learning how to trade, actually an advantage in your life, not a diss. Other people spend a lot of other money on things that won't make them as much money. They spent, you know, people spend $400,000, $500,000 on cooking degrees at cooking schools. I'm not saying they're not, but most of those people will make 80 to 100 grand as a job. Are they going to make millions of dollars trading crypto though? And fine, maybe they'll become Rachel Ray and have their own TV show, but the percentages get higher, lower and lower as you get higher into the chef realm. And I'm just saying, your odds of becoming a multimillionaire in crypto, I think are higher than being a chef. But you might spend more money going to chef school than you would just learning how to trade. But you have to take it seriously like a job. Otherwise, that money will go to nil. But don't be upset if you are losing money as a trader. Your wife, your family, your friends will tell you to stop, tell you can't do it. Reassess what you're doing. Make the position sizes a lot smaller. Start focusing on your percentages. Can I make $20 a week? Like get realistic with yourself. Start asking yourself, if I'm a profitable trader, can I pull money out of the market? If you can start pulling $10 out a week, you've accomplished something and something you can build on. But don't start living pipe dreams and running all around like it's going to hurt you in the long run. You will lose everything. You'll end up never being a trader. You'll quit trading. And the sad part about it is you were so close and you put so much time in, but you didn't even know. So that's why trading gets into a lot of people's heads, and it is an emotional roller coaster. So you have to have a game plan, and that's why technical analysis kind of takes your emotions out of it, lets you put an in point and out point, and helps you deal with the ups and downs of trading. But everything is on fire today. Cody, Dash, data, the market cap must be exploding. Let's hit fiat leak. I want to see where this money's coming from. And you can trade a bunch of assets on Fiat Leak and see where the money's going. Which I really like Fiat Leak. It's really cool to watch. It's going to send Bitcoin bubbles. The bigger the bubble, the bigger the Bitcoin buy. It's like those are huge buys. That's a little buy. Even a little buy is big enough to be on the screen. So we have a lot of Korean won. We have the euro. We have the US dollar. The US dollar just pumps into Bitcoin. I mean, Bitcoin's sitting at 11,754. This is a great place. Nice range. BNB coin at 23. That's back to bull market status. Bitcoin gold $10. Bytem. Bitcoin bit shares 2 cents and a half. Comp 140. Comp big DeFi project making heavy moves lately. A lot going on in the space. But guys, I got to sign off for the day. Got things going on. I hope you're having a wonderful morning. Hope you're feeling great. And remember, if you came to my channel, then you're already doing the right thing. Please comment, like, and subscribe, and hit the bell for notifications so you can find out when I'm out on again. Thank you.